Yeah, yeah.
I would say this short story real quick. This is a funny Prince story because I had some pretty cool hangout moments with him, right?
Mhm.
So he had invited me to Memphis, Tennessee. He says, "Hey man, you should come up to Memphis and then we can jam afterwards." All right, cool. So I go up there. He says, "Yeah, I'm staying at the Peabody Hotel." It's all right, cool. Get to the Peabody Hotel in Memphis. I didn't know anything about it. I definitely didn't know about the ducks. So it's these marching of the ducks that go through the lobby, like actual ducks are just walking around. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. Like, so I get to my room and Prince says, Billy calls me and says, "Hey man, boss man gonna call you in a minute." I said, "All right, cool." And Prince calls and he goes, "Hey, so you're here?" "Yep." He says, "So we have sound check coming up. You want to go?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "Meet me at the elevator in 15 minutes." So, all right, cool. It's early as hell. He sounded like he just woke up. I'm thinking like, yo, he actually sleeps. So I get out into the lobby and it's three elevators. And I'm like, okay, which elevator? I don't know. I'm just standing in front of the middle one. I stand there. The door goes ding. Door opens. His security guard, Aaron, is standing there staring at me like he doesn't know me. I've met Aaron several times. He's looking at me like he doesn't know me. I'm like, and then Prince peeks from behind him like, "Hey." So I get on the elevator. So I get on the elevator. We hanging out. We go to sound check. Get back to the hotel. Go to the performance. Now after the performance, he goes. It's about 11 o'clock. He says to me, he says, "Okay, so we're gonna go out later and jam. We'll call you." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I fall asleep because it's about 1 o'clock in the morning. By this time, I'm fell asleep. Phone rings. It's like 2:30 a.m. Meet me at the elevator in 15 minutes. I'm like, looking at the time, I'm like, bro, it's sleepy time, right? So I get on the elevator. We head down. We get on the tour bus, heading over to this club. And while we sit on the tour bus, he says, "Hey, you know what? You should ask LA to let you off the label just for one album." I said, "Huh?" I said, "I don't know about that, dude." I said, "You remember that fax you sent to him with that said free TLC? I don't think he ain't too fond of. I don't think he's gonna let me do that, right?" So he says, "No, no." He says, "Think about it. I write and produce and play instruments. You write and produce and play instruments. It'll be easy. We can do an album in no time. Let's just do a joint album together. I'll advance you 500K. We'll split everything 50-50." He says, "Ask him. Warner Brothers let me do it. That's when I did The Most Beautiful Girl in the World." And I was sitting there like this. That would be dope. But I knew that wasn't gonna happen. But he offered it to me. But I was signed to a label that wasn't gonna let that happen.
Oh, so you didn't even bother trying to ask LA?
No. Because LA was not feeling Prince at that time. Prince had sent him because TLC was going through their issues.
Oh, one he
And
would.
yeah, and Prince sent him a fax that said free TLC. And the last phone conversation I had with Prince was this. This was after I hung out with him maybe 6, 7 times. Last phone call was in '99, and he said, I called him. He answered the phone. He says, "Hey." I said, "What's up, man?" He says, "Yeah, I just got off the phone with Tony Braxton." I said, "Word?" He said, "Yeah, she's not free." I said, "Okay." And he said, "I don't talk to artists that are not free. So give me a call when you're free." Click. That was it. That was the last time I talked to him.
But even
And
when
then
you left your
he said,
outlet label, he didn't connect. Even when you
no,
left LaFace.
he said, "Call me when you're free." The next time I heard from anybody in his clique was they was asking me if I was coming to the Raven to the year 2000 concert. I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm just staying there. I'm spending time with my kids." So that was that. But it
Wow.
was funny, man. I'll tell you my funny Prince stories another time.
Yeah, goodness. But if LA had said, okay, only if we get 50% of it, would he have agreed?
Prince?
If, yeah.
No. Because the whole idea was when Warner Brothers, because Warner Brothers had said to him that he was washed up. So he says, "Okay, let me off the label for one single and I'll show you." And he did The Most Beautiful Girl in the World. and it became one of his biggest singles, and they
Mm.
didn't make a dime off of it. So
Wow, goodness.
yeah, that would have been beautiful.
Yeah.
But at least I have the story.
Yeah, goodness. I mean, I guess there's the fact that people, but how does he connect with you then? How do you connect with Prince? I mean, I mean, was it because of nobody knows that he reached out to you or?
What it was this. He heard Jimmy Jam in an interview talking about me, where he said, you know, that the Tony, someone said something about, what do you think of the Tony Rich Project? He says, man, to me, it's like a fusion of Prince and Babyface. So with Prince in that time, when he would hear people talking about an artist, he wanted to find out for himself.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about like, oh, I want to meet Prince. No. If people are talking about you enough, he's going to want to meet you, and he's going to bring you to Paisley Park. He's going to get you on stage to see if you can really play instruments.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what he did. I got there. He called me up on stage, and we jammed.
What are you playing, guitar or keyboards?
No, I play keyboards, and then he put on the strap on the keyboard.
Okay.
And he wanted to go back and forth. And I'm like, not a chance. And then we come off stage, high-fiving me. He's like, yeah, man, you funky, man. All right, Detroit, all right. But it was cool, man. It was a really cool, fun time. And then after that, he would periodically reach out to me and say, hey, I'm gonna be in Atlanta, or I'm gonna be here. Let's meet up. And we would meet up, and it would be like he would have a show, and I would go to the show, and then we would hang at the after party and sit on the rooftop, talk shit about veganism and semantics and stuff like that. Yeah, it was cool. And the cool thing about it was, what was really cool about him was that he was not as peculiar or weird as people may think. Talk to him, it's just like talking to a regular dude. It's just that you talk to a regular dude with full makeup on and glitter on his face. I had his mascara. That's it. But other than that, I tell you what, he was not someone I would leave my girlfriend with.
Yeah, it's funny because
just like that.
Chucky's book says the same thing, that he says, yeah, could you come and jam with the band? So he wanted to test him out, and I think this is when he had done the Ribbon Nation stuff. So he wanted to see, well, how good are you and stuff, and he's like, yeah. So okay, it's okay.
That's the theme.
Okay, but it's good that he does keep an eye out and reach. I think Michael used to do that with vocalists, like Boys to Men and people. He felt that actually, let me tap into to recognize you as well. So it's good to see that these guys knew who they kept an eye out, and they can bring you into their camp and stuff. It's a pity you didn't get free enough to do that. That
would have been super dope. But...
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
And somewhere in between us, or even loving us, on which I didn't miss you.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
Trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No. Okay, you're okay.
They don't understand what Jonas' voice is winning all spirits.
Play it.
I mean, I love all different genres.